So that's the story of how I got this big cardboard tube.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh, and by the way, I'm selling 2 of my Xbox 360 games. Call of Duty 4 or Call of Duty World at War. But keep in mind, you can only pick one.
How can I choose which one to pick? I know. Hey, Kool-Aid! How am I supposed to pick? Oh, I know. I'll go on my cell phone. I'll go on YouTube. Hey, there's a video on here. It's a comparison video of the 2 games. How handy.
Okay, so what's up? We're here to make a little comparison video of Call of Duty 4 and
Call of Duty World at War.
yeah. Okay, so we're gonna keep it against a few little segments: graphics, sound and music, story, gameplay, fairness, and multiplayer. Okay, so first we're gonna start off with graphics.
Call of Duty World at War. Its graphics are pretty good considering it's on a 360, but it's still got some pretty awesome crap that most games other don't do. Like the second last mission for the American campaign, you're in a rainy environment. The water actually beads up on your gun. Some games do that, like James Bond: Quantum of Solace. You can see like the water going down the gun, but it just beads up, and you can see shines going off at the right angle, especially on the Type 99 and the Type 100 in Thompson. Then the gore, which is also something that Modern Warfare doesn't have. You can see little different individual parts of their body, like if you take the PKRS for example, shoot him in the torso, it's gonna get half of it blown off around there. You can see like rib cage and delicious. But when you blow their heads off, it's also in some there's also some odd things, like all you see is a bone and some meat and stuff, but no really throat.
Okay, well, our next little segment is on sound and music, and in the Call of Duty and Modern Warfare campaign, it has some awesome music that easily beats World at War. I mean, sure that it has a different time period.
Yeah,
but
and it's got like really hardcore metal.
Yeah, but like World at War kind of has that like old themey, which really doesn't really bring any as much enjoyment as having a rock metal rock guitar going in the background as you're fighting off terrorists and everything. It just makes it a lot more thrilling and way more fun. And also the weapon soundings in World at War, way more than half the guns have a different sound in third person than they do in first person.
Yeah, the BAR, Browning Automatic Rifle, whatever you want to call it, or the bar. Yeah. On first person, it'll sound like a little, but then in third person, it's this loud bang, 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 bang.
And in Modern Warfare, there are way more guns that sound the same third person and first person.
Yeah, I like the Dragunov. It's just that I got like a small difference with the Echo.
Yeah, and same thing goes for the Barrett.
Yeah.
And our next segment is story, which really easily beats World at War, because I don't really know what to say. I want to say over exaggerated, but I don't know. It's just constantly repeated because all those World War II games out there, and Modern Warfare's story is really unique. And World at War tries to create some drama, like in the beginning with your like the third mission where you're in the pit and you're almost dying, and then there's the point where this is a spoiler, but where in the end where Roebuck you have to choose between
Roebuck and Polanski, you have to choose between them, and
the other one dies basically once once you save the other, and that can create some little.
Always say Roebuck, by the way.
Yeah, it creates some little.
He looks like Vin Diesel.
But in Modern Warfare, they're in Act 1, even though the Americans die right away, it creates a much bigger impact on the story of having to chase down your helicopter buddy, and try to save her, and then you're in the middle of a nuclear explosion. Easily creates a better.
That's freaking cool.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Jeremy, you take over the gameplay.
Well, for the gameplay, they're pretty much matched because they're both same thing really. However, World at War is more like Battlefield in some sense because we've got those tanks and those vehicles. Hand movements.
And there's more of a thing of that you're easily able to find people in World at War instead of in Modern Warfare. There are maps where you can go about 2 minutes without finding somebody. You can't go 30 seconds without finding people in World at War without depending on where you are, if you're in a really bad spot, that is. But
yeah, like on CeeLo, I think it is, with those tall things of grains and all that corn or crap or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, you can be crawling through there and somehow they will still notice you. Always, the dogs will always just somehow. Well, yeah, they're sniffing crap. The German Shepherds, whatever. Go.
Yeah. Okay. Well, with fairness in multiplayer, they basically do the same thing. Modern Warfare goes down hands down because Modern Warfare has got a more playlist and like old school mode and cage match, which can easily get you, which either can add more fun, or with cage match give you.
Or it can be a cheap little stinker and get headshots and not really make anything worth it for gold weapons.
But even without that, you can easily just get experience points, giving of the 20 experience points if you're good. But in World at War and with the fairness, you really because Juggernaut is a big example because in World at War it has a lot more health.
Yeah, it has a lot more health. The headshots, they just don't really do jack crap really.
And in Modern Warfare, it basically just adds a little bit of health. It helps you a little bit. Like if a Barrett would shoot you in the torso with stopping power, if you have Juggernaut, you'll have to shoot him twice, which is good for the person with Juggernaut. But in World at War, in that same thing, and the thing with the PTRS, we've had to shoot him 3 times, which is really unneeded because the PTRS is basically the Barrett of World at War. So in essence, with a score of technically 4 or 3-2. Modern Warfare is definitely the best pick on the market, which it also, just going off statistics here, is more populated than World at War Online. So we prefer that people, instead of buying Call of Duty World at War, get Modern Warfare. It's a lot better. And even though Modern Warfare 2 is coming out soon, this game is timeless. Even because the story is great. It's got wonderful multiplayer, and if you get the Game of the Year edition, you get a free map pack. So,
really, that's the only edition that's available right now.
Well,
unless we get off eBay.
Anyway.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So again, you get Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. It's about $45. If you see that game on the street, burn it.
Oh yeah.
Hi, Mom!